everybody, this is Fast Fin Entertainment coming to you with another awesome video. Today, as you see, we have the beast unleashed, right? We have a 2016 Hellcat Challenger. In this video, we're gonna record my reaction after owning a 6.4 liter 392 Hemi at 485 horsepower, going up to a 707 horsepower. The owner of the car is my good buddy Eddie, and he's gonna be with us for the ride. And let them know what ownership experience you have gotten with the car so far.
I've had the car approximately 6 months. Very, very nice machine. All I've ever expected in a car. You know, I love the power compared to the other cars I've ever had. I mean, it's best bang for the buck, I believe. And I mean, I wish I could have two of them. So I've put about, I'm an everyday driver, so I put about 8,500 miles on it in 6 months. So yeah, it's awesome.
Cool.
Awesome to own one.
Nice. So truth is, I don't know how he's gonna let me drive it, but I'm so thankful for that. And yeah, well, without further ado, let's get started. Guys, we are back, and this is my first time actually in this wheel, so I don't know how I feel, to be honest with you. I'm extremely excited, extremely nervous at the same time. Once again, Eddie, thanks, man.
Oh yeah,
highly appreciated. So here we go. We're gonna take off on this 2016 Hellcat. Okay, so here we go, guys. Currently the car is in track mode, and it should be a little bit on the aggressive side, perhaps. So my first reaction, I will tell you this. Of course, it's in track mode, so it feels extremely tight, extremely, let's say, muscular, extremely like stiff. We're definitely gonna put it in street mode after this little pass that we're gonna make. But the first difference that I noticed, you know, coming from a Daytona 392, of course, first thing is the wheel is thicker, the big paddle shifter, the way that you're sitting in here is definitely like you're in a cockpit. Not as perhaps not as close as a Viper, because I actually got to sit in one of those when I went to the Detroit Auto Show, but definitely more sporty than the Charger. Visibility is definitely super good. I was actually worried about that one, because given the fact that this is a two-door car, I've heard that you know, visibility can be an issue coming from a fourth door. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do some more normal driving for now. Just to get a little bit of a more of a feel of the car. So far we went over some railroads, and the suspension, to my liking, was perfect. Even though that, once again, it's in track mode, it feels perfectly normal. Right now we're going through a little bit bumps on the road, and you feel them. It's the so-called responsiveness that the car transmit to the driver, but nothing to be alarmed or nothing to be bothered by. At least, once again, this is my opinion. So I think it's time to punch it a little bit. So here we go. I'm gonna do a gradual acceleration and see what happens. Okay. All right. took me by surprise. That was not even pedal to the metal. Dude, that was like a 25% input. 25% input.
That shot me back in my seat.
Okay. Woo! Hey man. Seriously, I just did just a 25% input. 25% input, right? I don't think I even passed the threshold of halfway. I'm gonna turn around here. We can say that it was like almost like 30% into the throttle, and man. Okay, yeah, this is not, I'm not trying to do an impersonation of Subaru WRX fan, or what, you know, his name right now is Matt Maran. That was my genuine reaction, because, you know, the 392 owners know that you do feel the power, the 485 horsepower, but usually, you know, you have to put it on sport mode and you have to floor it in order to feel it, right? This one, I'm telling you, 35% into the throttle, man. Only 35% into the throttle, and I was shoved back into my seat. Adolfo right here was back into the seat. It seriously felt like the car was going to take off. No joke. All right, I'm gonna probably do another pull here. Again, only a 35% takeoff, right? So here we go. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the whine, the famous glorious supercharger whine. It actually, I will tell you this, even though we already know that the engine is on the front, supercharger is on the front, that supercharger whine comes like to my ears, like it's coming from this side. That's the way I hear it. I don't know if because of the acoustics, whatever. You get what I'm saying. But man, yeah. If you're already following me on Instagram, I'm gonna be putting the link right here. Today I have made a post of actually not today, yesterday. I have made a post of how undecided I am whether to go forward with modding the Daytona and try to make it as close to a Hellcat as possible, or just do regular bolt-ons, color intake, and don't going crazy, right? Because right now I have the HID, and when it comes to cosmetics, I only have the taillight tint. So it was those two choices: either just do minor cosmetics, you know, maybe a front lip splitter, the rear diffuser. Like I said, I already have the HIDs, the taillight tint, and probably a colder intake, and that's it. Or, you know, doing that and then be saving, and within 3 years probably get a Hellcat, or just outright start working towards making it a Hellcat. But so far, my driving experience, buddy, oh man, yeah, you, whew. Now I understand why, as of this point, our pre-productions, he currently owns a Camaro SS 1LE. He used to have a Scat Pack. He went from the Scat Pack into the 1LE. And after doing this, driving this car, now I know why, you know, he wants to go forward with his purchase of the Hellcat. I think this drive has already has helped make my mind up. But we will see. So far, I'm leaning towards, of course, you know, just sticking to the plan and buying a Hellcat in the future. But we'll, you know, you never know. Maybe I go forward with the colder intake, and the fact that I go through that experience of putting something in the car to give it more power, maybe you get addicted to that, and I go you know, continue with the mods. So, but yeah, that's what I've been experiencing right now. And man, woo! All right, we're gonna do a third pull. I'm gonna try to floor it a little bit more, of course, controlled. Oh, by the way, I just noticed that the traction control is off, and I am one to always keep it on because I'm a coward like that. And the fact that I did that and this car did not spin once, that says a lot. That says a whole lot. You know, not spinning, traction control off, 707 horsepower or 630, 640 to the wheels. I'm not running, or Eddie's not running with drag radials, and the car did not spin, not even once. That says a whole lot of this car, how well the car was built, you know, how composed it is, especially when you treat it right. Once again, I'm gonna be mentioning a couple YouTubers here because that's how you learn. That's how you do your research. You come in, you document the stuff that you have learned from the people that have shared their ownership experience already on YouTube. And one of the things that Tall Guy Car Reviews was saying about his Hellcat, man, and about his driving high horsepowered cars is that you have to treat it right. You know, you have to know what you're dealing with. So, you know, I'm not the best driver. I'm not a NASCAR driver. As a matter of fact, I have never been on a drag strip. That's within the plans. And you already saw, you know, the car did not spin. You know, we're safe so far. I'm gonna wait until we go through this little hill up here, and I'm gonna punch it. Not 100% throttle pull, but at least something memorable. Okay, here we go. Man! Okay, being totally honest with you, I didn't go past 50%. I just couldn't. There's enough horsepower here, man. And just think about everyone that has already been able to get 800 horsepower on this car. To the wheels. You know, what's this guy's name? Familycruising. That guy has already to the crack. I think he's like around 900. To the wheels, he has 800, and he only has spent. He said he spent around 10 grand because he changed the drive shaft, like you told me. And he has drag radials. He did a smaller pulley, and yeah, he has 800 horsepower. So I don't even want to imagine how that animal feels like to drive. But oh man, whew. Okay, so when talking about the similarities, the brakes, six piston Brembo brakes, just the same as the Daytona. They feel extremely bitey, just like the Daytona. So that one right there is extremely similar. Okay, so we have to switch cameras because we made a rookie mistake, you know, not coming in prepared with enough storage space on the other camera. But anyways, back to the review. Like I was saying, I'm in complete awe on how different this car feels from the Daytona. And I'm actually one of the ones that think, well, at least I used to think, oh, Hellcats are they can be an overkill. Who uses 707 horsepower? That opinion just completely got crushed like this. Because you can say whatever you want to say about a car at a certain point, but you should not this is the lesson I learned. You should not compose an opinion of a car until you drive it. So, is having 707 horsepower an overkill? No. No. This is actually so addictive, man. And I said earlier in the video I was gonna switch this to street mode. No. So, alright, so we are on the final stretch of this test drive. So, planning on punching it again as soon as I see that you know, it's safe for me to punch it. So, just waiting a little bit. Whoa, you didn't see that. You didn't see where my head ended up. You didn't see that. Oh man. I even took the cameraman, you know, Adolfo by surprise, my cameraman. So, it's like, whoa! Man, but this is it is so much fun. It definitely makes you feel a certain way. But yeah, man, so yeah, back to the similarities. Like I said, definitely the brakes. Perhaps I want to say, of course the seats, because I still have a not heavy bolstered seats. However you say that word, we're gonna put a caption just in case. All right. But they definitely feel almost the same, because visually, when I was just standing outside of the car, the bolsters, they looked a little bit bigger. At least they look bigger on my eyes. But now that I'm sitting on them, at least the sitting positioning and the way they hug you, they feel quite similar. Let's see what else. Right now I have the SRT pages. My buddy Eddie left it on track mode, where it displays how the traction, suspension, paddle shifters, and where the power line, where the power levels is. With that, I think that this video reaction is over. So we hope that you have enjoyed this video. My goal was to make it as informative as possible. I really hope to have covered the most questions and the most information that prospective Hellcat buyers that are coming from a 392 engine, whether it is a Charger or Challenger SRT or any of the Daytonas or any of the Challenger TAs, the questions that they may have, wondering how much of a difference is going into a Hellcat. So this is my reaction. This is my, my experience so far. I'm definitely thankful once again to Eddie. I don't even know how he said yes to this, but I'm deeply grateful for this. Once again, make sure that you follow him on Instagram. He also has a classic 1969 Charger that he's gonna be posting pictures of that there. Once again, his Instagram name is here. So yeah, with that being said, we are off the air to a cool edit.